What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update. I'm going to bring you all the current information about what's going on in the background of my set, and also the second stimulus check, the presidential executive order, and the new virus cases that are now starting to cause lockdowns in the United States. That's right. And my wife will be joining us at the end of this video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about her. Thank you for all your well wishes. She will be joining us in the second half of this video to give you the next clue on what's in that box. If you can guess what's in that box, you can receive money directly from us, along with our next clue at the end of this video. New U.S. virus hospitalizations are rising in 36 states as we just missed breaking an all-time record again for 3 out of the last 4 days as virus cases are spiking out of this world. As you can see on this graph, yesterday we had 74,333 new virus cases in the United States. The previous record was 75,600, so only 1,000 people away for breaking a new record. Of course, a few days ago, we broke a new record 2 days in a row with 85,000 new cases on October 23rd. And on October 24th, we had 78,700 new cases in just one day. The average number of patients also being hospitalized is rising in 36 different US states. As we get into cooler weather, the virus is only getting worse at this point. As cases are surging across the world, especially in Europe, and the US is now following behind, although most experts say the US is a few weeks behind where Europe is. So we can kind of see where they are now. And with their cases surging, we're now starting to see lockdowns not only in Europe, but also the signs of more coming in the United States. El Paso County, Texas Judge Ricardo Samaniego on Sunday night issued a stay-at-home order with a daily curfew from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. Violators could be fined up to $500 under the order, but the curfew does not apply to people who are going to or from work or from essential services, including grocery stores and healthcare. The top county's health official says, quote, "We are in a crisis stage." New York City is also issuing targeted lockdowns across New York City as we're trying to contain the virus all the way from New York City to Texas as cases are rising. The Dow Jones Stock Index has also fallen on pessimism over another stimulus package deal getting done before the election. The Dow Jones Index actually fell by 222 points today, now down for a third straight day as pessimism from both the stimulus package and the virus worsening is bringing gloom and doom to the US right before the election. Now, as we're getting closer and closer to the election, it becomes less likely that they will be able to pass a stimulus check through a stimulus negotiation. They could come to a negotiation agreement between Nancy Pelosi and Steve Mnuchin, Democrat, Republicans. They could come to an agreement, but the closer they get, they might not have time to pass it. They're going to need at least 2 to 3 to 4 days to be able to pass it in the House and the Senate and have the Congressional Budget Office go over and verify what is in the bill is correct. So honestly, at this point, I think we might see an agreement, but maybe not pass it unless it happens very soon. Or our last hopes might be down to President Donald Trump passing it through an executive order. I personally don't think there's any reason that he shouldn't pass an executive order. Even if he thinks the Democrats will challenge it, he can say, hey, I tried to pass a stimulus check through a presidential executive order. They're the ones challenging it. I'm the one trying to help you out before the election. We still have 7 days to go before the election. He's still got plenty of time to do that. He could even do that 2 days before the election because the vast majority of votes are going to happen on election day. Although he's missed out on a lot of the early in-person votes, of course, we want to say they're near 50-50, but he wants to see that last, push, that last bump by pulling what we call the rabbit out of his hat if he can pass a stimulus check through a presidential executive order. If I was him, I don't see any reason why not to do it. There's a big gray area of whether he can or can't do it, but I don't see any reason why not. If it's a gray area, go ahead with it. Pass it through a presidential executive order. The only thing that can be done at that point is the Democrats can challenge it in court. But they didn't challenge the last one he did with the unemployment money. So I don't see any reason why he shouldn't go and pass a stimulus check through a presidential executive order. In fact, if he does do that, that's actually very good news because then we could get the stimulus check for that. And then they're still going to work on the stimulus package after the election. And remember, the package has a lot more than just stimulus checks. It has the stimulus checks. It has the unemployment extension, which with both sides want. It has the paycheck protection program, money for small businesses and small business employees, which both sides want. It has $100 billion in there for schools, money for states and cities, money for you guys through mortgage and rental assistance, possible student loan debt forgiveness. So honestly, if he passes the stimulus check through a presidential executive order, we could receive another stimulus check in the negotiations, along with all those other things like the mortgage and rental assistance and the unemployment. That would probably be the best news we could get because then we get a stimulus check out now. And as they work on the negotiations, and let's just say it takes them another week or 2 or 3, then they pass it, you could get another one a month or so from now, along with all the other things in the stimulus package, which is what everybody really wants. The stimulus check is nice. It's actually, let me rephrase it. The stimulus check is very nice, but getting two stimulus checks is twice as nice, along with all the other things like unemployment money, money for small businesses, mortgage and rental assistance, which actually might provide you more money than just the stimulus check. That the mortgage and rental assistance could actually be more money in your pocket than the $1,200 stimulus check. So we really want to see the stimulus package pass. But in the time being, if they pass a presidential executive order for just the check, that could kind of like get us through, kind of tide us over until they get the larger stimulus package passed. All right, what's up, family? I'm here with my beautiful wife, Laurel, my actual better half. And Laurel, a lot of our viewers want to know how you're doing.
I mean, I'm definitely doing better today. I'm not in bed. I actually slept last night, so yay for sleeping.
So I had a lot of viewers ask about your condition, if you've changed your diet. We had one guy offer his kidney. Thank you, by the
Just
way, you
amazing.
guys. It's just if I feel like if a little bit of that,
Spread to the rest of the country.
yeah,
That's like a dying quality in people to have
especially in
sympathy and empathy for others.
especially in Congress, apparently.
Yeah.
But why don't you tell them real quickly a little bit about your condition and how it used to be when you passed the kidney stone days before her wedding
Ugh.
9 years ago and how it is now.
Well, I mean, so basically, I'm just prone to making kidney stones because of the way my kidney is formed anatomically. Um, and within the past year, before the past year, I have been in pain constantly 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And they've been trying to figure out why, and they can't figure out why. So it's been exhausting to say the least. It's all while doing the YouTube channel and raising a 2-year-old. So it's been a trial. But
But you
I
like
used to always pass stones. And just last May, I had surgery to remove a stone that was in my kidney, which they thought might help with the pain, but it didn't, of course. So,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
And then you had another surgery before that to remove a stone that was too big to pass.
Right, yeah.
But the problem is that now she's progressed to having the pain only when there was a stone passing to now she's in pain just every day, even though there's not a stone actively passing.
Right. So, hey, we all got our crap, right? That's mine. That's my cross to bear.
But you were telling me the other day how you personally like it when Julian jumps on
Oh my
you
god.
repeatedly
No.
over and over.
He loves to jump off of the couch onto our laps while we're sitting on the couch, and that's always fun, to say the least.
But
So,
how are you doing now?
I mean, I'm better today. I mean, I'm not in bed, so that's good. I'm still in pain, but it's not like it was the other night. So
What's your pain level now?
5 or 6. That's usually where it likes to live. 5 and 6.
I
I have
think
a pretty high pain tolerance though, so
I think one of the biggest problems is that the doctors don't want to give.
opiates.
Yeah. So she's on tramadol now, which just barely takes off the edge.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't obliterate the pain. Not like the good stuff does.
Yeah. So, but like she said, we've all got our problems. I have a real bad back issue that I was born with, but got worse in the last year or two as I was trying to help with Julian because he used to just cry for hours and we used to bounce him. And I
Mhm.
even had this like
Baby wearing.
baby wrap I would wear, and bouncing him over and over just kind of blew out my back, for lack of a better word. But honestly, we all got our problems. I got
Yep.
asthma, I got allergies,
Everybody's
and
got their own crap,
you just
so
gotta kind of.
learn to work through it and have the best out like you can.
My thoughts are just try to focus on the positives instead of the negatives because I feel like everybody has positives and negatives.
Mhm.
And if you dwell on the negatives, if I dwelled on my back pain all day, every day, in fact, if I'm not sitting down with my feet inclined, a lot of times I'm just in pain for my back. If I'm focusing on that, I'll be miserable all day, every day. So I just try not to think about it. I know it's different for everybody, but that's why I try to bring positivity to you guys. Laurel does too.
Mhm.
And hopefully, we're just a small light in the darkness for you guys to bring you guys a little bit of hope. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to give you the next clue to what is in the box. If you can guess what's in this box, you could receive money directly from us, $125 to two different people for a total of $250. For our family of 250,000 subscribers we just passed, we're actually almost to 260. By the way, thank you guys. You guys are amazing.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll be at 300,000 soon. That would be even more amazing. And then we can maybe do what's in the box contests for $300. We've done so many of these already. And then before we even do this, we were giving away money to you guys just for fun.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep providing a little bit to you guys while the government just tries to figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah.
So without further ado, today's clue is.
The clue today is don't be a slacker and make your best guess.
By the way, I think this is clue number 8. Write these down. We only have about a day or so left of clues. Maybe a day or two of left of clues. So, yeah, what's the clue again?
Don't be a slacker and make your best guess.
What are you trying to say to me?
I'm saying you're a slacker.
What? What do you want me to do? 10 videos a day?
Yeah. And edit them too.
Wait, if I lose my editor, then I'll have to edit them?
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
And that's something I don't even know how to do. So that would not be a fun process. I'd have to learn it all. And you're just better than me at that. Let's just keep it at that.
Okay.
So, so that's for the clue for today. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. I will keep you guys updated as soon as new information comes out. You can click on this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video over here teaches you how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. We have dozens of students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income, and we teach people how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and we will see you
in
in the
the
next
next
video.
video.